All right, so I saw this going around on Twitter, and I kind of got intrigued by it, so I figured I would make a video. And it's basically asking, should the Flyers fire Michel Therrien? Now, to me, it's a no, and I think there's a lot of opinions on this, and I have a couple myself. One, it's his first year as a coach, and we're a little bit over halfway through the season, and I don't really think the power play has been necessarily that bad for him to get fired. If it was, under 10% or even at like 5 or 6%, then I'd say maybe. But again, it's his first year. I don't really think he's been necessarily that bad. Number two, I think he's changed up the power play in a way that it hasn't really helped them, but it has been different from recent years where the Flyers have had Giroux on the left wing wall. They now have him on the right wing wall. That started in the preseason, and that went into regular season and is still now. He's done a lot of things to change things up. Today's practice, they even had a different setup on the power play because they know it's been struggling. They've had still Provorov at the point. That's really been the same since they took Gostisbehere off of it. And as of right now, Gostisbehere is still hurt, so it's going to be Provorov on that unit, on the first unit, as the quarterback. You still have Giroux on the right wing wall. Then you got Hayes on the left wing wall, which is a little bit different because we're used to seeing Voracek or Konechny or someone on the opposite side of Giroux. So it is Hayes now. And then they also have a double net front presence, which I don't mind because it looks like majority of the time now, whenever a shot is taken from either Giroux, Provorov, or whoever else is on the unit, Van Riemsdyk is nowhere near the puck for the screen. He's usually towards the side of the goaltender, which I don't really like because in recent years with Wayne Simmons or guys like Hartnell or whoever was in front of the net, they were right in front of the goalie, taking his eyes away, and the puck would majority go in half the time, or Simmons would just get the rebound. With Van Riemsdyk, he hasn't been doing that. He's just been, as I said, to the side of the goaltender, and it's basically given him the whole eyes of the shot, and they've really not given up any rebounds. And then also, I like the other double net for presence with Konechny because that could result in a tip or a deflection, something like that could maybe result in a scoring chance or maybe a goal because that's what this team needs right now. So for me, my opinion is no. I definitely think Therrien is a good coach. I don't necessarily think it's his fault. I'd say it's half his fault, half the players' fault because the players are the ones on the ice. The coaches can't do everything. And I think, the coaches, they're the ones that put them in the positions, but the players have to succeed in that position. And the Flyers just pass way too much on the power play, and it really does not help them at all. And by the time they get a shot off, the power play is basically almost over, or it's not a good scoring chance, a high-quality chance, whatever you want to call it at all. And the puck is either cleared or the power play is over. So to go into some stats, the power play this season, it has 28 goals on 150 attempts. It's 18.7%, and it is 21st in the NHL as of right now. Over the last 10 games, it is 5 for 33. And it is 15.2%. So the numbers even prove it. The power play has been struggling. I think one of the key things to this is just switching Giroux. It's really not that hard, not that difficult. I think if they put Giroux in that position, it gives him so many more options because a lot of the time now he either has to drop it back to Provorov, he either has to send it down low to Van Riemsdyk, or he's forced to throw it around the boards to the other guy waiting for it. And it's just not going to do anything because I feel like the Flyers just throw it around the corners of the boards way too much, and by the time they get a shot off, there's no time left. The power play, it's been struggling for a long time. The last few seasons, it hasn't really been that good. And I think this team has the players now where this power play can be elite. And I think it can really be elite consistently. I think if they're able to put these guys in certain positions, I think that'll be perfect. So, my podcast, my articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.